Imagine waking up in a world teetering on the brink of profound change. The year is 1960, and America stands at a crossroads of peace and tumult, tradition and revolt. This decade will come to be defined by its seismic shifts in culture, politics, and society. But what was it like to not just witness, but actively participate in these changes? Enter the world of Doris Kearns Goodwin, a young woman whose journey through the 60s not only mirrored the upheaval of her times, but also shaped her into a beacon of historical insight and understanding. Born in the leafy suburbs of New York during the post-war boom, Goodwin's early life was cocooned in the comfort of middle-class America. Her childhood was a tapestry of school days, family dinners, and the gentle rhythms of ordinary American life. Yet even as a child, the rumblings of change were audible, drifting through the radio broadcasts and television screens that brought the outside world into her living room. As adolescence beckoned, so did the world beyond her suburban enclave. Goodwin, with eyes wide open and heart full of curiosity, ventured forth, stepping into a decade that was anything but ordinary. Her journey to Harvard University marked the beginning of a profound personal transformation, one deeply intertwined with the national consciousness awakening around her. At Harvard, the air was electric with the spirit of revolution. The civil rights movement was gaining momentum. Anti-war protests shook the campus and the feminist wave began to swell. Goodwin didn't just observe, she immersed herself in the era's defining movements. Her passion for social justice found a kindred spirit in Michael, a fellow student whose ideals and aspirations echoed her own. Together, they navigated the thrilling and precarious landscape of 60s activism, their love story unfolding against a backdrop of sit-ins, teach-ins, and marches. Yet, the 60s were not just a time of collective action, but of profound personal discovery and challenge. Goodwin's narrative is peppered with moments of joy, love, and profound loss. The tragic death of Michael in a car accident as the decade closed transformed her grief into a crucible for growth. It forced Goodwin to confront the most personal of questions: how to move forward when the future you envisioned is irrevocably altered. An unfinished love story, a personal history of the 1960s, is more than a memoir. It is a portal to a time of radical change, a mirror reflecting the personal and political upheavals that reshaped America. Through Goodwin's eyes, we experience the hope, the struggle, and the heartbreak of the 60s. We see how a decade of transformation refined her voice, a voice that would come to chronicle the American story with empathy, insight, and wisdom. As the narrative comes to a close, it's clear that while the 60s ended, the journey of understanding and adaptation did not. Goodwin's experiences, her losses, and her triumphs offer a timeless lesson on resilience and renewal. Her story is a testament to the enduring impact of a pivotal decade, one that continues to influence and inspire generations. In essence, Doris Kearns Goodwin's memoir is not just a recounting of history, but a reminder that in the midst of change, the most profound stories often lie within the personal, the stories of love and loss, of growth and resilience. And perhaps that's the true legacy of the 1960s. Not just the broad strokes of history, but the deeply personal tales that provide its richest colors.